I want Liberian Lone Star, one of four players. I want Liberian Lone Star, got one of four players. I want Liberian people, we choose success. I want Liberian people, we choose success.
Good morning to you and you. Welcome to another fascinating edition of Super Sports. Well, Super Sports is on ELBC 99.9 FM every Saturday beginning at 9:30 a.m. And it's Saturday, June 15, 2024. My name is Kolubaz, presenting alongside my partner, Marka. We are coming up on Super Sports. Liberia Women's Honor 17 case goodbye to the FIFA 2024 Women's Honor 17 World Cup falling to Nigeria ladies. And it's Super Sunday in Liberia Basketball Association National Championship chase. We will tell you who's fighting who. The Kickball Championship also, the heat there continue today with several eye-catching fixtures, and Euro 2024 off and running. Who were the victors and victims on the opening day? We will be telling you right here. And CAF sets July as time for the 2025 AFCON draw. These stories plus other stories are coming up on Super Sports this morning. Also, we will have Lona issues. As you may be aware, the final of the Lona Cup is tomorrow. The big mouth around the town. We will see who get a laugh last on tomorrow at the two Safia. We'll be having as the CEO of the Veteran with us as our guest. Also, we're expecting another CEO, this time from God's Anointed, a kickball club, to be our guest. You also, our guest, please be there. We're back in seconds, and let's taste more cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper, cayenne pepper. Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mogi champion. Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mogi champion. Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mogi champion. Mighty Baron, Mighty Baron, Mogi champion.
Well, thanks and welcome back to Super Sports. Let's join Marco Weir to feed us with the stories in how far.
It's kind of wet and I don't know, but good morning and welcome to Super Sports right here on State Radio. Liberia Women Honor 17 football team has bid a farewell to the FIFA 2024 World Cup qualifiers. Liberia was defeated yesterday by Nigeria 2-0 in the second leg of their tie. The female team lost the first leg 1-4 at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex in Painesville. The game was played yesterday in Nigeria. The Honor 17 team went out on a 6-1 aggregate scoreline. Veteran educator and administrator Jenkins Pelina is back into football. Mr. Pelina and others were recently appointed to the LFA Disciplinary Committee. They will assist the local football house in passing decisions and sanctions consistent with the approved disciplinary code of football. Mr. Pelina once served as Deputy Secretary General of the LFA, President of St. Antonio Football Club, and Principal of St. Edward Catholic School, among others. Alpha and veterans are about now preparing themselves to sort things out this Sunday in the grand final of the Lona Football Championship. The match, according to Lona, will take place at the Tusa Field in Gagnosville. African Football Body CAF says the much-awaited draw for the 2025 Nations Cup will take place next month in Johannesburg, South Africa. The African Football Body has set July 4 with 48 teams participating in the draw, including Liberia. CAF said after the draw, the qualifying rounds will begin this September across the continent, with the final taking place in Morocco. But there are uncertainties surrounding the final being played in 2025, as it may clash with the FIFA World Cup fixture. The FIFA World Cup fixture will be played in the middle of the year. Professional Footballers Association has taken rather legal action against FIFA. FIFA is the Federation of International Football Association, and the case was filed during the week at the Brussels Court of Commerce in Belgium. It said their action against FIFA is due to the overloaded and unworkable football calendars. They are challenging the legality of FIFA to unilaterally set the 2025 Club World Cup and other international football calendars. The PFA said because of this, players do not have enough time for break. According to the BBC, the French Players Union, the English Players Union, and the European Office of Players Union, FIPRO, are all supporting the action. FIFA, however, said the organization was consulted and it is still open to discussion, but has no plans to change the 2025 Club World Cup calendar. And finally, from my decks to clear out to make way for our discussion, the Bolton Celtics are up and kicking in the ongoing NBA Finals. They have won 3 matches over the Dallas Mavericks. Celtics have taken a 3-0 lead at the expense of the Dallas Mavericks. They defeated the Dallas Mavericks 106 to 99 points on night ago. Game 4, according to the Voice of America, is set for today, Saturday. The Celtics are 1 win away from lifting the trophy. And that is all from my side.
And well, it's gonna be a Super Sunday. That's how the guys calling it at the local basketball, where Highway Kings tomorrow will take on Bush Road Ballers, Sester Mongers versus NPA, and LPRC Orders versus Mighty Barrow, all happening at the SKD Gymnasium. And in kickball today, a lot of game. Thompson KC will take on United Sisters in game 1, a second division fixture. Angels will take on Skills in game 2, Mighty Blue Eagles and Firemen in game 3. That's second division. And in League 1, Brazilian will take on Success in the first match in first division. Bannersville Superstars and Blackton in game 2. Act Sisters will ask some questions when they face Supreme Girls in the third match. And Aries and Visions will close the curtains in the late game. So this is Super Sports, and like we said, we are having the Lona League final is tomorrow. Alpha and Veterans, well, they will be neck to neck at the two-side field, and the game already started off the pitch with the big mouths. I mean, it's been a lot of interesting, comments coming from the two camps. Will be the big mouth, and tomorrow the big mouth will end. So we have King Andrews. He's the CEO of Veterans Old Timers. He's our guest here to talk a bit about the games tomorrow. Alpha versus Lona in the Lona. That's Alpha versus Veterans in the Lona League final. King, good morning, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wait a minute, let me get that. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
How is the camp? How is the camp? The game tomorrow already started off the field since days ago.
Certainly, that's the enthusiasm of the game. The game is a game of excitement. It's a game of a lot of imaginations. It's a game that propels you and propels the mind for the real world situation. Firstly, we want to say a big thank to the Almighty God for Veteran Old Timers, a team organized by the underprivileged class of society. This a group of people oppressed, depressed, and suppressed in our country for over a century old now, and Veteran happens to come from such a slum community with its origin tracing from the grassroots township of West Point, where we call this great citadel of grassrootism.
Okay.
Okay. So the people It's a team that is owned by the people. And when we talk about local ownership in this contemporary global sphere, we talk about local ownership, where Veteran is a local ownership because it's owned by the local people. Okay, we want to say a big thank you to the Lona leadership. Nowadays, we can boast of winning a merit-based championship, winning merit-based laurels and other accolades in Lona under the current leadership of Dr. John Mulba. It's a leadership of integrity and has been doing so much well, so tremendously well, and which we appreciate him. And I would like to say a big thank you to the studio for recognizing the great veteran old timers, as we have come here to share with you how we're going to defeat AFA, and not just to defeat AFA in the 2023 Lona Championship, but to send a message, the clarion call that veteran old timers are forced to reckon with from time to time.
Veteran, well, AFA are giants, and you are saying you're beating them with confidence.
That's why I'm telling you, we talk about the merit-based period. The time that you imagine that AFA was giant was the time that the league was highly prejudiced. Nowadays, the rules have increased. The integrity, the transparency around the league is stopped, and that's why they've come under so much threat and competition nowadays. It's not like before where it was every day AFA. Why will you go to competition? You just see every day AFA.
They were just wrong.
Not so. They can show indicators of that strength. Unfortunately, we were part of the victims of AFA. We're victimized in the previous administration, and we know how prejudicial the decisions used to be. But nowadays, it's open, it's for all.
Let me jump in because I want to take it to you one-on-one. The final is tomorrow, Sunday, at the Tusa Field in Gardensville. How prepared is Veteran, because you are the defending champion of the championship,
Yes.
and Alpha is the knockout champion. So it means that the two champions are meeting. What is your strength?
Well, when it comes to strength, and if you look at, if you do a tacit review, an analytical review of veteran old timers, you will know that we've come as a very extremely stronger competitive force in Lona. As a matter of fact, we have won besides winning the championship, we won.
King, don't beat around the bush.
Yes.
I'm asking you, tomorrow is the game. Is Veteran prepared? Is Veteran ready to lift the trophy, or will it be an easy walk into the park for Alpha?
I want to share with you, in fact, right? I think because you have some time constraints, but we have to manage it as well. And what I'm simply telling you was to create a baseline for what I'm going to talk about. You talk about strength, you talk about strength in the past, strength today, and strength tomorrow. Veteran has it as we speak, and that's why you see me in the studio. You don't see a coach in the studio. You don't see the general captain in the studio. Who you see is the CEO, or you see the chairman of the board, right? Oh, it's because the technical staff is hugely busy. The team is now training in its last training
Now you're
session.
talking real business.
Excuse me.
The team is busy.
1 second.
So the coach doesn't have to come.
Right.
The captain doesn't have to come.
Right.
You, the CEO, you are here.
Yes.
I can see
And so-
fear in you already.
Yes, I mean that's perception, but the reality is that the confidence, you are seeing the confidence from the spectral dynamics. You aren't seeing any fear, but this rhetoric will be, like he said, tomorrow will all be brought to the table, and that feels when veteran old timer will be lifting the trophy for the second time to take it to the people.
In one of your interviews, you did say that Veteran has their operations sea, land, and air. What do you mean by that?
It's I said that because we have the calibrium of players, we have the technical staff, we have the fan base, we have everything that has to do with winning the championship. Like I said, look, the team under the inspiration of the general captain Moses Jima Elias Carlos Moza and the technical supervision of Austin Snow Pajibo Elias Complex or Joker, they are doing extremely well. If you go to the practice ground now, you see us playing like Brazilians. You see us. You see us.
Brazilians from
Of course. Take for example, a player with
Don't
great
let the
skills,
other people come rushing into the studio here.
players with great skills, techniques, and a lot of imaginations. To borrow from Patrick Manjo in this historical studio, when he referred to James Salisa Diba as a player of great skills, great techniques, and a lot of imaginations, especially from the game that was played between Mwete Barrow and Okwawu United at the Anthony Tottenham Stadium, where James Diba defied gravity and walk in the air with the ball. Okay, you could tell me as the we have players like that. We have Julius Wonye. We have John Onura. We have Joseph Momo Peters, Lars Spartakov. We have Nigeria Ball on the team. We have Francis Moses, Prince Wonosu, James Free, Rufus Nyanford. These
You're
are
trying to
guys
scare Alpha now.
No, we're not scared. They are aware of these. They are aware of the lethal weapons of our team.
Wow.
So it's not about being a threat. I mean, they will be apprehensive because they know that the forecast, the input of it is a defeat for the Alpha.
Let me just read the text message that comes from it's coming from our player Alpha. It says, Michael, tell King Andrews to slow down. Football is being played on the pitch and not in the studio. What do you say to that?
Well, we are defending champ, right? Did we win the championship in the studio?
No.
I heard you asking that question. We won on the field of play. Or we're telling you that you're going to see a repeat of a joyful celebration when we should have lifted the championship again tomorrow.
The game will be played rather in the Tulsa Field community of Gatonsville.
Right.
Is that a huge community base for veteran and that?
And that's one of the empirical advantages of a veteran winning the championship tomorrow. The Tulsa Field community is a community of grassroots. It's a community where you see a lot of West Point migrants. It's a community where you see people from sister communities of Nikutown, people from Claratown, adjacent community like Slipway and the rest of it. The grassroots have, in fact, they are conglomerating to come and cheer Lona. In addition, they are the rest of the teams of Lona, just by being impressed, just by being encouraged by the performance of them, the resilience over the years of veteran. They are supporting veteran against Alpha. They want to see a new dynamics in old timer football. They don't want to see a superfluous or a superficial or artificial championship or champion that will be from time to time with all merits.
Let's talk Alpha a little bit. They are the knockout champions. They won the championship before, and we are getting reports that no matter what, they will come all out. They will subdue you. They will push you to the wall. They will frustrate your efforts. Are you prepared for the challenge from Alpha attackers?
I told you we are super prepared. Look, Alpha knows veteran. Alpha is aware of the number of circumcisions we've given them. Alpha knows that we have the combination, we have the strategy, we have the techniques to win them at any time. Okay, by history, you could see that we have beating records over Alpha. If you just take a retrospective analysis, except while they were bringing unjustifiable protests against us at the time, and unfortunately, by conflict of interest, the president of Alpha then was the coach of Alpha, and then at the same time the president of Lona. So this president, I don't want to call his name yet. He was always.
Let's just continue. Let's just continue.
So yes, but the history is there. When Alpha is meeting veteran, they know the kind of level of preparation they do. In fact, what we're doing now is our people have started going to the practice ground, calling us so that we can have a camp tonight. Our players are going on camp to build the momentum.
King, let's look at old timer football. Is there something missing from our football currently as compared to old timer football?
Oh
Is there something
yes,
missing?
oh yes. Like Elliot said, we great skills, great techniques, and a lot of imaginations. You don't see it in the current league. If you want to see real skills in football, I don't know. If someone would say, well, it's because of the lack of program, the lack of determination from the young folks and all of that. During our time, we were playing for name. We weren't even playing for money. One would say, okay, in the social context, we're playing for, like one of my colleagues usually say, we are playing for a lot of children because everywhere we went, women wanted us. We're just playing for the morale. But nowadays, they are playing, and we had challenging football pitches. We were playing on gravels. We were playing on racket fields. Now they are playing on carpet. They have all the facilities. They should be able to do more. Not to condemn this current standard of football, but to encourage them to do more so that the Joshua 11 or the Lone Star that we used to see, that was competitive Lone Star, can be once more restored.
What kind of technical help are former footballers like you giving back to the community teams?
Well, and that's why you see from veteran old timers. Today, I'm the chairman of the board. That's my contribution to footballers. As a matter of fact, we've been able to create job opportunities for some of them. We've been able to address other welfare issues, health, education, training, and all of that. We intend to do more based on our packet elasticity. As our packet strength increases and our packet size elasticizes, we want to do more in terms of how we address the welfare of players. Because I tell you, you need to do hope restoration. Unfortunately, most of our colleagues who left the game and feel that they don't have a future. Veteran is one of those conduits, or one of those mediums or media through which they are having hope. Their hopes are being restored. Some of them, they will tell their wives and children. And in fact, you will see a lot of them with their wives and children on the field tomorrow to go and see veteran, because they're not just proud of the game, they are proud of the intervention of veteran old timers into their families, and anchoring on the contribution we've made over the years, and we intend to continue with.
Well, Michael, you got to well, but let me take you back. There are some of the guys that have been playing loner football for some times. They are saying a lot of younger people now are gradually taking over, the loner league. What do you say to that? You want to agree or disagree with that?
Well, unless we have a circumstantial evidence of some material evidence to prove that, I wouldn't want to make such a session or providing justification for that. I can say that the current donor leadership should, if subjunctive, if it is, or if it were, or if they are obtaining, then we have to strengthen the review and the eligibility.
But you see the other teams that play in the Lowland League. Are they real old timers? Those are the old timers. You see that
because
should be
just so out of Koruba, when we talk about old timers, let me frank here, a king. I expect for you to still be playing because you are an older guy. You can play for 10 or 15 or 20 minutes. We want to see people like you back on the field playing, but instead, we see someone who is 27, 28, 29, 30 claiming that they are 40, 45 and they run you guys left and right.
No, not that. You see, even in the active football, we got people, all the players are in the same age range. Some of them are younger, some of them are older, the younger.
But the organization has or age range.
Yeah, 40. So we leave that to be when you are in Jersey, you are being reviewed and deemed rendered illegible by PCAP.
But in your own mind, man, King, let's be frank here. Why will you go take a 37-year-old man and say the man 40, let the man go play? Let's talk the Liberian way here.
Like I said, if that is happening, then it's wrong. But I want to see. I want to see. And that's why most times when protests obtain. And that's why I told you that we got confidence in the current leadership.
Okay.
You don't just go and buy it off. Even with money, your relationship, there's no amount of inducement you can do now. In fact, the grievance committee has highly reputable people. And unlike the past where one man will be on grievance committee, making decisions, executive committee, making decisions on the grievance committee, and even making decisions in the protest area, other kind of thing. Now, you don't see that. You see your hierarchical approach toward review and consideration, approval on protest, approval on the reports and whatever. In fact, not just the approval, but the substantive review, the independent review of the, and that's why when you are caught, it's like, for example, you can't say, there are criminals in the land, there are criminals in society until they are booked and a judge or investigated as criminals. So we can't say, I can sit here to say they are underage players, they are reduced age players. No. But when they are caught, I'm telling you, when they are caught, they will be heavily penalized.
Besides playing old-timer football, let's look at social corporate responsibilities. Besides playing old-timer football every Saturday or perhaps Sunday, based on the arrangement, what extra activities does veteran take into the community? For example,
like we started, we often play the ABBA Do Memorial in-house tournament, and we raise funding, and that funding is given to world welfare. In fact, this year concentration will be that we take the whatever thing amount would generate, we take it to the family of the fallen legend, so that it's part of our own outreach activities.
That's one.
We're talking about.
If there isn't no football game, do you go in to say we do a cleaner campaign? Do you go in to say, well, today a veteran is moving into West Point to do awareness on HIV and AIDS? Do they go into another community and say, well, we're doing educational issues? I mean, these are things that you should be doing rather than just playing old-timer football around here.
Certainly. That's what I told you from the onset, that we engage in a lot of welfare activities, right? Internally first, we want to build the fabric internally first. They're going to talk about job creation for our players, right? That outreach, that outreach is more or less a sustainable approach. We're talking about education for their children. We're talking about when they're ill. I don't want to call someone the illnesses or sicknesses here, and we intervene when they are having some tough problem, which I don't want to mention here because it wouldn't be mature that you did this for that, you did this for the person. But internally, and after that, we're going to extend. Like you talk about sanitation, you talk about awareness.
Because you're coming from a sanitation background,
right? And that's why we want to lure. We want to lure veteran old timers in the community outreach program, but for not just the city government, but any other group of organizations, institutions that are involved with community activity, particularly education.
Super Sports on ELBC Radio, and Peter Dix following us on our social media page. He said, "You're talking big. You're talking big, Muff."
Peter Dix.
But let's talk about the system of the league. Is it good? This time they talk about what? There will be relegation. Some of the teams will be playing in another division, while another will be in another division. Is it good?
That is a proposal. It's very, very, very good. We are talking about a methodical way of people coming to Lona, or an objective way of a team being admitted to Lona. We don't want you to there come and is left at the judgment of people. We want you to go through an evaluation process. And that's why we say, well, if we have 29 teams now, the 29 teams, at the end of the league, we said, well, divide the group into two. Say, for example, the first 15 stay in the upper league. You can call it League One, Series Days, or whatever version or edition. The 14 at the bottom go to the feeder league, and then any team or community that wants to become a member of Lona,
they start from
there, and then as at the end of the league, 2 or 3 get promoted, while the 2 or 3 at the bottom of the upper league they get relegated. That's how that approach is not left with us to do. It's left with the participation, the performances of clubs that are involved. So that is it's still being reviewed. In fact, the last
but it will actually add competition.
Certainly.
And I don't want to be relegated.
competition.
Yeah.
It will reduce costs
Mhm.
because you're not going to play 28 games again.
Okay,
Because if you are in the upper league, you can be playing like 14 games.
that's good.
If you are in the lower league, you'll be playing like 13 games. And we don't play back, home and away because of the age.
Yeah.
The age, yeah. This time the speed, strength, endurance have dropped.
Mm.
Age creepy. So so we took it to Congress,
Yeah.
and the Congress deferred it to an exclusive day that will only discuss that particular,
okay.
and have a decision.
And it's a good idea also. This time now, Lona is not just Monserrat or Monrovia. You
No.
have people from Bassa.
Oh yes, Basel,
Margibi.
Margibi. We intend to even bring the guys from Nima, the guys opting to come from Bon County and all of that,
Okay.
which is good.
Yeah.
And it's just that and that's why we said when you reduce it, when you divide the league,
Yeah.
not many times you go to the areas because of the cost associated with that.
Yeah.
So when you have like 15 teams in the upper league, 14 you playing 14 games, maybe you will go to Nima once or twice as the whole league, which is good for you because it's all part of the outreach that strengthens the fabric of the Liberia Old Timor National Association.
And it's $75,000 Liberian dollars on the table for tomorrow winner, right? $75,000 Liberian dollars. That's what the vice president has informed me, Mr. Stephen Coffey. $75,000 for the winner plus a trophy, a medal, and the runners-up will take trophy, medal plus $50,000 Liberian dollars. Also, there will be awards for higher goal scorer, best goalkeeper, MVP, fair play team, best defender, most disciplined team, best coach. Are you collecting most of those awards tomorrow?
As a matter of fact, we've already won the highest scorer.
Okay.
Rufus down for 15 goals. We don't think anybody can read 15 goals. Next to him was Vitalis here from Bofa, but unfortunately Bofa is out. And the next is Lakwasi. Also out.
Yeah, so
the other one is a distant second. That 6-7 goals to get to 15. It's almost an impossibility. It's a myth or mirage, but to think that you can catch up with that.
King, I am concerned about the camaraderie, within the association, Lona. How will you describe it?
Well, it has enhanced, it has improved tremendously under the stewardship of Dr. John Mulva. What you see now, when things are objective, when you have a process, we talk about fair play. When fair play is enhanced, fellowship booms. Because, say for example, you would do all the investments. I was asleep. Remember, I was late night reading, and I had to confirm my attendance here, my appearance here today. In the middle of even early morning, like 1 to 2. So you can see how I had to cut my sleep short to be in the studio, right? So then when you make all these kind of sacrifices and somebody comes and manipulate game, it's not healthy for genuine fellowship.
Of course.
We're saying now that our referees in the past, were in Armageddon. Now we aren't in heaven yet, but we are transitioning. The standards of referees now. In fact, we've been.
You satisfied with the standard of refereeing
for now? For now, except they prove otherwise because they are humans. Okay, and we expect the leadership to do more. Because, and trust me, once the referees are fair enough, once the match officials, the rest of them are fair enough, veteran will always win.
A follow-up veteran on our social media page says, well, he's predicting a 3-1 victory for veteran against Old Alpha tomorrow. What will you say?
No, they're not going to score tomorrow. It's 3-0.
Oh. Let's hear the reactions from some Alpha folks. And also 0880 514096, 0880 514096, 077 2876 481, 077 287 6481, 077 287 6481, or call us on 0880 514096. 96. King is here. Well, Alpha people, whether you guys are awake or going to bed, let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Michael, and good morning to your studio guest. I'm also a supporter of the veterans, so I hope tomorrow they will be able to defeat Alpha. But relatively, I want to end on this note to say that thank you to all those guys who brought the idea on board for the Labrador Old Timer team. I think it's good. One of the points of stretch that I think the leadership need to work on is all of the counties should be able to have similar things that is done within Monrovia. And we hope that infrastructure will be okay. When we have roads, it's easy for veterans to even go to Maryland and play the Old Timer there, to go to Roger and play the Old Timer there. And thank you to Mustafa Raji for updating our sporting activities to have Peel, Tusa, and all of these around Monrovia. Thank you very much. But please, Mark, I heard the number and I need it. This is Abraham Wilson from GSA. I'm going to call you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Zero. Give my number.
Yeah, 0880-514096 or 0772-876481. 0772-876481. You'll be live here. Let me see what do we have. A caller on the on the orange line.
Is the Lowdown Grand Final at
Yeah.
the Tusa Field this Sunday. Alpha against Veteran. Game time is I'm told is at 4:00. And so those of you who are old timer football followers and you want to spend the Sunday, you can go to the Tusa Field in Gardensville to see Veterans, the defending champion of the competition against the former champion. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Martha, and good morning to the rest of the field participants. I'm Marvelous Marvin Mason, I'm calling from Middle Junction.
I'll go right ahead quickly.
You know, it's a good thing about this league, you know, I feel happy about it. And I'm a former player of Western East from Pastor. Hopefully next year, I hope to be part of this league. Because I will reach the age. But tomorrow, I'm supposed to be veteran. I think that is a good team. I've been in the league for a very long time. And so it's good for our team to challenge them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Next caller, are you there on line 2? Is that caller ready to go? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Maja.
Let's hear you quickly. Your name and where do you join us from?
Good morning to Pauline. This is Stanley Swan, appointed from Dartmouthville.
Go right ahead.
Well, let me say good morning to your guests. You know, I'm not an older person, but I've been following the league for a little while now. But I believe Alpha is the best thing in that league. And I think Alpha will take the day tomorrow, like the guest said. Alpha can win 3-0. Because looking at the higher goal scorer in the league is on Alpha.
Okay.
So I don't think any Alpha get a match tomorrow.
Okay, thank you for your participation.
This caller
No,
had a
King, hold on. Hold on. Let the people talk about 08805.
But you have to make the correction.
Yeah,
I didn't have the highest
you
score.
will make the correction.
Yeah.
08805140996. Next caller is on line 3. Good morning.
He dropped the line.
08805140996 is the line to call and make a contribution. Let's go to line 3.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Morisa.
Let's hear you quickly.
I'm Leo calling from Dubolo.
Go right ahead, Leo.
Hello?
Go right ahead. We're hearing you.
Okay. Tomorrow will be at Tugabi tomorrow to defeat Veterans. After 3, Veterans 0 tomorrow morning. We'll be there tomorrow.
Thank you for your participation. Let's go to the next line.
Thank you.
See whether we can talk to another person. He or she may be on line 1 or line 2. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, we're not taking any more calls. Let's go back to our special student guest because our producers are telling us that we have only 2 more minutes. So, can you listen to the callers? One side is saying Alpha will win. Another side is saying Veteran will win. You are between the scissors, though.
Yeah, but the greater side is saying Veteran will win. I mean, if you just took a little stock of your colors, you're gonna know that there were more that saying Veteran will win.
So you think Infinity winning now?
I know, but
So you think Infinity winning now?
No, we've won long time based on preparation.
You haven't played a game and you claim it Veteran here?
We are good forecasters. and we are good imers. So we've won.
Hey,
3-0.
3-0.
3-1.
Certainly not.
3-2.
Certainly not.
1-0.
Certainly not.
You know, I feel like Eugene Nangbe,
Yes.
Oh, Eugene.
You know, I feel like Kevin Subway,
Kevin Sugbe.
Danicious, Dawood
Danicious.
Subway,
These are players.
Oliver Marco. You not
know-
feel of them?
You know, Eugene is one interesting striker. You know.
But you know your man. You know your man.
And listen,
The name time, you know your man.
you know, we have he knows we have the chloroquine to mark him. We know the kind of dose we can administer when he meeting or he is aware. But people like Kelvin, Oliver Marco, they were very good players, but their performances are taking nosedive nowadays.
So you're not afraid of it?
They've declined. I mean, Kelvin is with me. I mean, we together, we like blood brothers. There's no day on the earth that we don't
Kevin
see.
will come Osa tomorrow.
And we'll be talking
He
about
will
it.
come Osa tomorrow. Trust me, he will come Osa tomorrow.
You just talking from that our people say what you say in the past you say what I mean that's it.
My man lead that one there
No.
after the commentary. No, we have to go. So
He's my brother. I can't further describe him.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy anyway.
there you go.
Well, thanks, King, and we have to go. Your
Okay.
parting comment just on 30 seconds.
Okay. I want, like I said, we want to be we want to be so much grateful to God for upkeeping our team, and we want to cherish our players for the level of unity, the togetherness we're having, the spirit, the mobilization spirit. We are happy that our people are taking ownership of our team, and we expect them to maintain it. For the sake of sustainability, we expect that Lorna and even you guys who are under the Sports Writer Association or the sporting community should be able to help the old timer soccer, that just to pay all of their attention to the active game.
Okay.
You must look at the future of the active players and know and consider looking at making your contributions with old time in football.
They used to play people there.
Oh, used to play. Marco yourself used to play guy. Yeah, you know.
And we will be there tomorrow at the field in the Tusa, Garnetville. Thanks ever so much, and our sports listeners.
One player say, I mean, the last season highest scorer said that he's going to be the hat tricker tomorrow.
We watch it.
John Onura.
We watch out for that, and so that's it. That's how we go home today on the Super Sports. We'll be here on Monday, but our sports listener of the day is the Nimba County kickball coach Darius Ashivon. He is wedding a wife tomorrow. Congratulations, Mr. Darius Ashivon. Bye bye from our end.
Master gave us victory.